Hello everybody, my name is Marlo and welcome back to the Ripple Effects server on 1.14.2 pre-release 1. Yeah, so we did originally update to 1.14, but that was a little bit of a catastrophe and we don't talk about that anymore. But we decided to update to this version because it seems to be running a lot smoother than the other ones. Well, from the 5 minutes of playing that I've done so far, everything seems to be fine, at least. Well, to my knowledge anyway. But there's a lot of things that I want to do with the new 1.14 stuff, and we're not going to be able to get to it all today, sadly. But I do want to do a lot of things in today's episode, so it might be a bit all over the place. Don't really know how exactly it's going to go down. But yeah, I guess let's just... I don't really know. What should we start with? Maybe we can have a look around the base at the new textures, perhaps? So I actually really like the new default texture pack. I think Jasper has done an incredible job with it. And I mean, to start off with, let's talk about the glass. How nice is this texture? It's so much better than the original. I don't really know how it's even different, to be honest. I've forgotten what the old textures look like already. But yeah, this is a great change. I really like the new leaf texture as well. I think that's a great improvement, and in fact just all of the natural looking blocks and plants, they are just wonderful as well. All of the stones look great as well, I think. I was originally not a huge fan of the cobblestone, but it's been made a little less bubbly now and I really like it. And also the wood. I don't know why so many people dislike the wood. I think it looks great, I really do. The sand is really nice as well too. There's just so many good changes. And the bed texture is so much better as well. There's too many. I can't keep going around the base forever. I could just list off every single block I've placed and say it looks better. But basically where I was going with that is, I like the new textures. I should also say, guys, if I sound a little weird and a little nasally perhaps, it's because it's allergy season at the moment and I get hay fever really badly. So my nose is kind of stuffed up at the moment, and usually I wouldn't record when I sound like this, but I cannot contain myself. I want it to just go. So at the moment, I'm going to go around and check all my farms, but this is the one that I'm a bit worried about. I think it might be broken. We should be okay back here. This is the Sugarcane Farm, which I see no reason why that wouldn't be working. The pumpkin and melon farm, I know there's issues with observers, but I think they got fixed in this version. I'm going to give it about 5 more seconds before I give up. And okay, good. Right, is that... Yep, that's working. Okay, so we're all good over on this side. But over here, I think is where it's going to be not working. I can already feel my frames going down. So, yeah, this may be a bit of an issue. This is where we've got the wheat farm and the carrot and the potato. This one doesn't look like he's doing his job. So, that's most likely broken. Good. And then over here, oh god, this is laggy to look at. Oh, I'm down to 15 frames. I don't usually get many frames when I record anyway, but this is bad. Oh, you know what it is? I wish I had Optifine so I could zoom in. It's that observer clock right there, I think. Okay, I might need to go in and break these because, 1, you don't really look like you're doing your job, and 2, I don't want this lag anymore. Please, no more. Okay, that's a little better. Yeah, back up to the usual high 30 FPS. Yay. Yeah, so I think that might be the issue with observers and observer clocks, which may become a bit of a problem later on because I kind of want to use one for something I'm going to do. I don't know. We might have to do some testing, but these guys are now actual people, you know? You're not just a usual boring old villager. I don't know the villager changes. I really haven't paid too much attention to it. I've never been that bothered about villagers, so, you know, I like them and all, and I'll probably end up doing something with them eventually, but for right now, I'm not really that fussed about, you know, building a villager. This is not the entrance. A villager breeder or anything like that. Talking of which, maybe we should go check on Villager Island over here, and if I could fly, that'd be great, and see if any of them have new textures, see if they've got an actual profession now. Oh god, lag. Okay. That nearly was a faceplant and a half. Okay, any of you guys changed? No. Okay, there's a lot of babies. Oh my goodness. Okay, what have I done? How do villagers work? I might need to learn very quickly. Oh goodness. Okay, maybe let's break the beds, because I think they need beds, right? That's how it works. We'll just store them in a chest for now, I suppose. Okay, the beds have been broken. I've also noticed that Iron Golem is no longer here. He may have also just, walked off the edge here and is at the bottom of the ocean somewhere. That's entirely possible. Oh my goodness! What did I just witness then? Okay, I don't really know what to do. We're just gonna pretend this doesn't exist for now, and I may have to do some villager slaughtering later on in the episode. Oh, I need to fly. Come on, please. I need to get over there. I want to just see how broken this thing is. There we go. Now we're flying. Okay. So I'm assuming you just straight up don't function anymore, though why have you got hearts? I don't understand. How is there... The breeder isn't even turned on. This doesn't work anymore. I'm pretty confident that this shouldn't work. But yet they continue to have hearts. I don't really know. I'll probably end up just, as I said, doing some villager slaughtering later. Or maybe not slaughtering, but, well, yeah, maybe. We'll just do like a half genocide and keep some of them behind or something. I don't know. Okay, so from what I can tell, all of the farms except from any revolving around villagers are a-okay, which is great. I was a bit worried more was going to break, but I think everything seems to be working order here. But we're going to try and fix the wool farm here, because this has been out of action pretty much since the day I built it. So I had this sheep farm and it had probably about double the sheep in here, and it just caused me so much lag. I had a real issue with my connection and just having entities, and yeah, everything was kind of bad when I had like maximum amount of sheep in here. But things have changed and I don't lag as much on the server anymore. That's the wrong button. There we go. Yeah, I used to walk around with like 2 bars constantly, so I think we actually might be okay to breed up these guys a little bit more and make the farm actually good again. So if you don't know, there's a new feature in Minecraft 1.14 where you can dispense a shear onto a sheep and it will shear them, and then you can get the wool automatically, so I don't have to stand in this AFK area anymore. So I think I might make the change. The only thing is, I kind of wanted to do it with that observer clock, but I might just have to come up with either A, another solution, B, not do it at all, or C, hope everything works out just fine. As you can tell from those naked sheep up there, the wool farm is once again fully functional. It is turned off at the moment, so basically what I did is this lever, if I pull it, you can see that turned it on, started this dispenser with an observer clock in the back. Basically this lever has a wire going round and then to a piston which basically retracts and then pushes an observer to the other observer to make the clock, just so it's not running all the time. I want to be able to turn that off. Oh, sheep's eating grass. So that's what I've done. I'm gonna just leave off for now, and potentially you guys can let me know if the observer clocks are a really horrible thing for the server or not, or if it's just a lag thing, because I don't usually get 30 FPS. I usually get somewhere to 60 upwards. It's just when I'm recording it. Oh no, I got him. It's okay. So yeah, I'm going to leave it off for now. You guys can let me know if it's really bad or not. I'll probably do some testing as well. But I do want to maybe breed these guys up a little more. I don't know how many I have at the moment. I'm thinking I want to get one of every colour. Would be kind of cool. I don't even know how many colours there are, so I'm going to have to do some research. Got some wheat if I want to breed any more up. I probably might be okay though. But whilst I do that, I do just want to do another little job in between. Something to do with these tunnels right here. Now, I am aware of the new stone slabs and stairs, which we are certainly going to use in the remaining 4 tunnels that we have to do, but I am not going to go around to the rest of the 8, would it be? 8 tunnels that we've already done and just replace a couple of blocks with slabs and stairs in the stone variety. It's not worth it. And do we have andesite slabs and stairs? I know we have refined andesite. I don't know. There's so many blocks in this update, I've lost track. So I'm not going to do that, but I do want to, instead of having torches around, replace it with lanterns, because I love this block. It's so cool looking. And like, look, I didn't notice this until I watched, whose video was it? Scars, potentially? They flicker. I did not know that. That's so cool. Just a nice little feature to make it that bit more interesting. So I think this looks a lot better than the torches do. We can also hang it from the ceiling, right? Yeah, look at that. But you can't place it like on the side of a block, no. Okay, but that looks significantly better than torches. At least I think so anyway. You guys can let me know. So I made 2 stacks too many lanterns, but that's okay because I will most likely be using these again in the future. They really are such a good block. So much better than the torches, but as you can see, all of the tunnels are now complete, looking 10 times better without the torches. Yeah, I really like the lanterns, but anyway, I don't really know what we should do next. I think I just need to slow down and have a think of what I want to do with the rest of the episode. You know what? I think I want to go adventuring. I want to see some of the new things, get my hands on some of the new blocks, bamboo in particular. But to do that, we're going to need to go find new chunks, which means we're going to have to fly several thousand blocks in, I don't know, doesn't really matter, east, I suppose. Let's fly and see if we can eventually find something. So, by the looks of it, chunk loading really isn't fixed in this version, which is okay, because it means I'm going to just swiftly turn around, and instead we're just going to make a really long tunnel in the nether, and then hope that when we put the portal down, we will come out in new chunks. Can something please load in before I crash? Okay, we're just going to land here. Yeah, so I really didn't get very far. Don't need all these rockets, apparently. So yeah, let's resort to the nether plan instead. Ah, that was a good start. Let's try again. So I had the bright idea of just flying on top of the nether instead of digging a really long tunnel. So we've gone all the way up to just x equals 1500 in the nether. So that's, divided by 8 in the compared to the overworld. So we should be a reasonable distance from any sort of sign of life. So I guess let's just hop in and hope for the best. I don't really know what to expect. I'm a little scared, to be quite frank. Hopefully this is uncharted territory. Fingers crossed, otherwise I'm going to have a long way back. Well, not really, I could just go through the portal. Maybe one day we'll find out what I'll be doing, if this ever loads. Yep, sounds about right. Okay, here we are. No! I know exactly where this is. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, wait. I see a campfire over there. Maybe I don't know where this is. I thought we were at the coral reef. But, well, we are at a coral reef, or in a coral reef biome type thing. Okay, maybe we are in 1.14 areas now. Let's go investigate. I would assume someone's been here if a campfire's already here. Okay, this is where I'm going to get newbie and not really have a clue what I'm doing. Is this a natural spawning village? I think so, right? Oh my goodness, the lag. Okay, let's find a house that... Ow, what just happened? Let's find a house to sleep in for the night. Hello, good sir? Do you have belongings? Okay, cool. Right, so we're in 1.14 now, correct? I believe so. Okay, I need to sort of just get situated and maybe let some of the chunks load in, and then we'll start browsing. Good morning, sir. How are you today? Oh, okay. Nice and rude. Great start. So, we've got some berry bushes here. I'm going to take some of these. Probably should actually take the bush as well. Okay, you might need shears to get them. Is there anything else here I want to snag? Because really, I'm here for the bamboo. That's the main reason I'm coming out to new trunks. We can make a composter, I believe so. I don't really want to wreck this village too much. I kind of want to leave this untouched. I keep running into bad things. I also don't really want to stay here too long in case this is what someone's done and built. Hello, cat. No! 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 Oh, you stupid cat. Stupid cat. Okay, right, I guess let's just continue on our ways and hope we can find a bamboo biome soon. Never mind, guys. I figured out how berry bushes work. You don't harvest them at all. I even went and found some iron so I can make some shears. Yeah, don't do that. The berry bushes just break. So you just plant them on the floor. I'm learning things every second. I found another village, and this one is really cool looking. I'm getting some seriously bad lag though. I don't really know what's going on. I'm like rubber banding all over the place, so that's not a good sign for things to come. But this is a really cool village. I love this. Oh, for God's sake. I stopped flying just so it would stop doing that, but I'm still just glitching all over the place. I don't know what's going on. It's getting kind of difficult to get places now. Hello, new flower. What are you? Lily of the Valley. Does that give you the equivalent of bone meal? Yeah, white dye. Okay, that's kind of cool. I'm not... Actually, I'm going to take a few. Not too many, in case someone else wants any. I'm sure there's enough Lily of the Valleys to go around, but yeah, don't want to be too greedy. I'm being very greedy and just taking them all, aren't I? I want to get a nice even 10. There we go. More new flowers, woo! What are these ones? Cornflower, these are the blue dye, correct? Ah, I finally have blue dye. I can stop using all my lapis now. I've literally ran out of lapis from last episode's project. I have like a stack left, so I'm going to take some of these. I mean, I'll only use these for decorative purposes, but maybe I'll make a cornflower farm at some point. Ooh, look what I found. Right next to a village. So, forgive me if I'm wrong. This is a pillager outpost. Correct? Maybe. I'm not going to mess with these guys. I'm too many blocks away from home to die now, and I also don't want to die because I'm still yet to die on the server somehow, hence the nearly 600 levels, and these guys are not going to be the ones to take me out, so I'm just going to swiftly pass by them and yeah, continue looking for a jungle. It's been about 45 minutes now and the lag of the rendering chunks and the rubber banding is beginning to be a bit annoying. 2 hours later, and I simply gave up. I could not walk another block. The rubber banding was getting really bad, and I just felt like I was no way near a jungle. At least that's how it seemed. We will go out there eventually again to find some, because I do need to get my hands on some bamboo soon. But I don't want to walk anymore. I'm done for the day for that. I'll try again tomorrow maybe. But there is one thing that I wanted to do with today's episode. We're not finishing the episode, don't worry. But this is something that I've wanted to do because I thought it'd be kind of a good idea. So we've got this little area here filled with chests that was sort of like extra storage, and I'm never going to use it. So what I'm going to do instead is take down all of the chests and expand it out a little bit, and then fill it with all the new I don't know what you call them, like the stone cutter and the blast furnace and those things, the like the loom and all of those, because I need to put them somewhere. And with the crafting benches, I've got them in the corners, and I need a place for all of it. So I figured this would be a kind of cool little space to put them all. And yeah, I'm just never going to use these chests, so may as well. I think I've got them all. I know there's the campfire, but that doesn't really make sense to have here. But other than that, I think I've got the right amount, and it fits very nicely in the room. I didn't plan this, but it's come together very well. You know, got the stone cutting things over here, and then the furnaces, and then just the rest. So, in case you don't know, I may as well go through them. This is the stone cutter. You can make the, you know, get 1 for 1 block, basically. I'm sure you've seen it before. I won't go too in depth. Repair and disenchant. I don't know how it works. The smithing table, I think it is, doesn't have a function yet. You can hear me clicking. The loom for banners and such. Cartography table, I assume from maps. I don't know. The fletching table, right? Fletching table? Yeah, doesn't have a use yet. And then smoker for foods, and then blast furnace. I think it's the same as a furnace, but quicker. so I will probably replace my super smelter furnaces with these, but I'll do that off camera probably. It's not really that fun to watch. Yeah, so we've got this room here. I think this is actually really kind of smart because we were not using those chests at all, and some of these things are really helpful, especially the stone cutter here. This I'm going to use a lot. I don't believe my eyes. I finally found some. It's probably been, well, it's the next day now, but it's probably been about 4 hours worth of searching for this stuff. Oh, I'm just so glad to see it. Oh, there's so much of it as well. I do actually want to have a look around the jungle for some pandas, but yeah, I'm not going to grab one of them just yet. Maybe we'll do that in another episode. Yeah, I'm gonna take some of this though, because I think I deserve it. I made a friend. Ah, there was a panda eventually. I was worried I wasn't going to be able to find one because I would search him for a good 10 minutes there. But this guy popped up and he enjoys bamboo. I don't know what type of panda he is. I don't really know what the types are, but nonetheless, he is freaking adorable. And I kind of want to take him home with me. But we will maybe save that for next episode because, well, I'm probably run out of time and there's a little project that I want to get to next with all of this bamboo. And yes, don't worry, I am going to share the bamboo that I found with the other riplets. I planted some at spawn here just so they don't have to make the perilous journey that I made, because it really wasn't very fun. So yeah, they know about this and I've shared the coordinates with them too. And my god, bamboo is growing fast, look at it go! Okay everybody, now I don't exactly know how long the episode is at the moment. Hopefully it's not already run over my usual time limit. But I can't really figure it out very well unless I want to add up the times of like 30 different clips, which I'm not really going to do. But it feels like it's nearing the time when I would usually call it a day. So to save the episode running on too long, I'm actually going to build the bamboo farm in its entirety. So I've had this hole dug out for several weeks now because I knew I wanted to make this. So I'm basically ready to go. All I need to do is place blocks. So I'm going to build the farm, do the decorating, storage system, the whole ordeal, and then I'll come back to you and show you after. So yeah, I'm going to relax for the next few hours and build this most likely massively overkill bamboo farm. I actually think my favorite part of the farm is the tunnel leading towards it, so let me go show you what it looks like. Oh yeah, I finished the farm, probably should have led with that one, but take a look at this. It looks a million times better than the other tunnels just because there's so much less cobblestone placed, so it looks a whole lot less busy. So we've got, you know, stone slabs and stairs, andesite slabs and stairs, and andesite walls. There's not stone walls. I don't really know why, but I kind of wish there was. Oh, okay, I think the farm just harvested. As you can tell, there's a bit of a lag spike when it does. But yeah, this is certainly my favorite part of the farm, so it's all really downhill from here. But let me go show you it anyway. It's not that bad, don't worry. So we go straight into the storage system, and it's doing okay for itself. It's probably been running for maybe an hour and a half now. It goes into this chest as well, don't really know why. And then in these barrels we just have a load of string. I'll probably end up going getting some more just so I can fill them up for just because. I think they look quite nice in the wall though. Yeah, it's a good block. I like the barrel. So if you didn't already figure out, this is for the scaffolding block, because I kind of just want to have enough scaffolding so that I don't have to worry about picking up every little block when I build. And to be honest, this is probably more bamboo than I'll ever need. This is a good time to show you the tube. Look at it fall. Oh, it's glorious. So to get up to the actual farm, we're using some new mechanics in the 1.5 block when you're shifting. It's kind of weird. I'm not used to it yet. Like when I shift, I feel really small. But yeah, anyway, it leads us up to here. You can see the bamboo falling down the middle tube. So pretty much we have the same bamboo farm on 4 sides. So how it works is bamboo grows between 12 and 16 blocks. So that observer there is 12 blocks up from the ground. So the shortest height bamboo can grow. And then when it reaches it, it will send a redstone pulse to the pistons and they'll go clunk and knock all of it down. Then I've got a minecart hopper underneath the dirt going all the way around, picking it all up. And yeah, putting it in the tube, and then it goes into a water stream so on and so forth until it ends up into the storage system. I just remembered I forgot to give you an update on the wool farm, so pretty much what I did was 2 of every colour sheep. It's actually running, or not running at the moment, because I don't really need wool for a start, and I feel like it's contributing some lag, so just gonna leave it off for now. I don't really know what's going on. They're not really rotating very well. I might add some water streams or something if I really need to, not that it really matters. But yeah, that's what I did with the wool farm. I also didn't change up any of the furnaces here to blast furnaces, because right after I recorded that clip, I quickly learned that you can only use ores in blast furnaces, so that would be kind of pointless down here. And I changed up the flowers we have by the door to the cornflower and the lily of the valley that we got earlier on in the episode, just adding a little bit of extra 1.14 to our lives. They're really nice looking flowers, I think. But anyway guys, that is actually going to be it for this episode. I've really enjoyed making it. I'm loving 1.14 despite all the issues. And I'm sure next episode we'll be doing some more 1.14 related things. I'm not too sure what exactly, but it's going to be a bunch of fun and I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are as well. So thank you ever so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.